Surprise, motherfucker! What's up? This is your friendly neighborhood Venger Satanis. Believe it or not, this is the fourth time I've made this video. I don't know what the fuck is happening, but everything has gone wrong with making this video. So I'm going to make it short and sweet, and let's get to it. Okay, so I've got this new Chult adventure that I've been working on, and I'm 99.9% finished with it. I only have to put on just the smallest finishing touches because I've already revised it. I've already gone through the process. Just need like one or two little fine details, and then send it off to layout along with the artwork. It's called the Violet Haunted Crypt. I'll show you a picture. You see that? That is the dungeon. It's just a series of, tunnels and caves and things like that. I drew it out and then I sent it over to my layout guy and he made it awesome. So what's different about this? So this is for Project Badass, where, as I talked about earlier, like a week ago on my blog, and Eric Tenkar was nice enough to pick it up and mention it over at the tavern. Tenkar's Tavern. I'm bypassing drive-through RPG. Nothing wrong with them. I like drive-through just as much as the next person. But the smaller PDF retailers are really struggling because 95% of all RPG traffic goes directly to them, to drive-through, one bookshelf. And all the little guys just get stepped over. And that sucks, and that's not fair, and I am of the opinion, with many of you, that our hobby should not be gatekept by one single corporation that determines what people can see and read and consume and can buy or sell. So, for this particular adventure, I'm bypassing all those. I'm releasing it for free on the various other platforms like the Red Room and Big Geek Emporium and the Giant Slayer one. I'll do a blog post when it's actually up sometime between this Friday and next Monday. It's gonna be for free, and it's going on all those little platforms. It just incentivizes people to try out these other little places instead of always going to drive through, because I know how easy it is. I know personally I go to Amazon all the time just because I've done it a million times before and it's just fucking easy. So that's why it's exclusively not on drive through. It's on all these other little places. So hopefully get them more traffic and get things going. There's something cool about, hopefully it's cool, but something different about the Violet Haunted Crypt. And that is, just before the dungeon, I have this NPC spotlight. It's basically a whole page. A page of text, and then there's going to be another page that's an illustration that I created using Midjourney. And the description is, it just gives the GM everything they need to run this NPC. And I placed it at the very beginning because I also want the game master to judge for themselves where they want to include this NPC, how early they want the PCs to like stumble upon him. Because he's a big, loud, outrageous, vivid character, and I want to give the GM as much help running him as possible, and as much latitude in placing him and including him in the adventure as possible. I don't think there's much danger in this guy, this NPC, overshadowing the players. He's just got like 1,000 really great hooks to boost social interaction and just add some much needed spice to the session, or the game, or the campaign. This could easily be a long-running character He doesn't have any plot armor or anything like that. In fact, he doesn't really have much to do with the plot at all. He's just this random dude that can be found in in these tunnels and caves. That is just a larger than life character that I myself would love to roleplay in my games, and I'm hoping that other GMs that are running Chult-based adventure, doesn't have to be Chult either, would love to run this NPC too. I'm not going to spoil anything about what the NPC is like or whatever, but he's kind of a pastiche of like 3 or 4 different character types or individuals that I may have pulled from my media files. Anyway, it's gonna be awesome. Uh, and I've never done that before. I've never had I've included a table, like a D6 table of like various NPCs you might find throughout the dungeon that you can roll on, and maybe there's 2 or 3 sentences, or maybe even just like 5 or 6 words that describe this NPC. But this is like a whole page with a stat block of just like different things about this character. Yeah, so I'm trying that out. Hopefully it's cool. What else before I go? I've got that Kickstarter for the webcomics, because there's the Under a Fuchsia Sky Chult webcomic that I'm trying to fund. And then there's also an Alpha Blue webcomic and a Purple Islands one that I also want to do. So, link in the description below. Please support this project. Very passionate about Chult and all my other babies that have come through the years. And, I want to keep it going. I want to bring that shit to life. So thank you for helping me. And please support this project. Share it, get people talking about it, get people to also support it. And VengerCon, lastly. We need players, and we need people to attend VengerCon, basically. This is just going to be a kick-ass weekend of just gaming, just RPGs. You're not going to have a massive dealer hall. There's not going to be card games or board games or computer games. There's not going to be like a cosplay thing or contest or auction or whatever. Just a solid 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, in July, Madison, Wisconsin, of just gaming. When we're not actually playing or running the game, we're hanging out and eating lunch or dinner, or drinking at the bar. And we're usually talking about games, or we're talking about other cool things that we like, different books and TV shows and movies and things like that. It was a blast last year. It's hopefully going to be fucking awesome again this year. Also, link in the description below. So hopefully you can attend. We would love to have you. I don't know what else to say, except, attendance is limited, so get your ticket while you can. So a lot of great people are already in attendance and have emailed me about running games, so I'm going to put a schedule up on my blog probably later this week and get that down. I'm going to be running a lot of stuff, mostly Chult, probably. But I will take requests if enough players out there are like, I really want you to run this or that thing, sure, maybe I will. If enough people say they want to play, and I will try to accommodate as many people in my games as I can, and maybe I can play in someone else's game. That would be really cool because I only get to. As you can see in my blog, if you haven't read my blog, check out Venger's Old School Gaming blog. I finally played in a game. It's been years and years since I played, but I finally got to play, and maybe I'll get to play again in some other game. Maybe I'll be sitting right next to you. Who knows? So that's it. So the Violet Haunted Crypt, get that either later this week or early next week. And the Kickstarter for the Chult webcomic, Under Fuchsia Sky, and the other webcomics that go along with that. And then VengerCon 2, Electric Boogaloo. So those three things. Thank you for supporting me. If you have questions, ask. Otherwise, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you, and please keep supporting me. We're all in this together, and if I can bring some gaming awesomeness to your life, and you allow me to do that, well, hey, that's a symbiotic relationship made in heaven, made in Chult. I don't know. All right.